There's nothing worse than a boring guest, someone that just gives canned answers. So what we all want is an interesting guest that says interesting things. So when Dion Dawkins says something like, you know what, we would have put on a better show than the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, I think it's an interesting
That is
point.
incredibly.
Now, Nick wants to challenge him on that.
It's not.
And it's called the guest of the show.
I don't know.
He's like, I'm going to ask Dion Dawkins all these questions
how would they have done
that.
in the finals? I mean, there's a lot of things. I'm just curious.
Do I think it would have been a shutout? and Sirianni's covered in confetti? And Josh Allen's still out there throwing touchdowns? I don't know. Dion, would you like to address former comments about the Super Bowl? For my friend.
Well, since we're talking straight off the gate, Nikki wants to come in blazing hot.
I didn't even say anything.
I just want to let you know, Nikki, that I didn't say that. I was speaking more so for the offensive line standpoint, right?
Oh.
We are blessed that we had all of our guys. Watching that game, I said that the Chiefs that they didn't have like a real fighting chance because their offensive line wasn't really all intact. Their left tackle was out. It just wasn't the Chiefs that I seen because they were beat up and their armor and was chinked. Like, I'm a Chiefs, like, I like the Chiefs. Like, the Chiefs are a great team. We compete against them. Mahomes is that guy. And shoot, I like 95. Like, these guys are good dudes. But I just think just watching it, I'm like, dang. Like, if it was like this, I wish that they could just be like, all right, let's let the Bills go. They got their whole line. They got the guys intact. Come on,
you know what? You know what? I don't know if that's enough to take you off the bulletin board for the comments, but under the full context of it, I like it. I want to ask you. I just want to ask you a follow up of what you said there about Chris, because there does seem to be an incredibly healthy respect between these two teams. When you guys won in the regular season, Kelsey kind of, famously did the clap walking off the field when the Chiefs were undefeated at the time, and Josh had that amazing run at the end. And then in the playoff game, right after the unbelievable play by Josh on fourth down that went incomplete, the game's not, there's a minute and a half left there, and you and Chris are embracing. Like, can you just tell us about the kind of the feeling between the two teams and maybe you and Chris specifically?
Yeah, man. Let's start with Chris. Chris is an OG. Chris is well and respected in the football world, outside the football world, on the planet. And to be able to play against guys like that, it's an honor, right? Like, let's just keep it there. It's an honor to play against greatness, right? When you want to be great and you get to play against greats, it's greatness. Chris is one of the best defensive players of all time, and we get to play against them twice, sometimes once every year, and it's cool. And I think that when it comes down to it, right, like, we're entertainers, and when we're entertaining, we're playing at our best. The Chiefs are at their best every year, year in and year out. We are at our best year in and year out. We try so hard over and over and over and over. And I just think that it's a good, healthy rivalry. We play hard. The 13-second games, we're making history. The NFL is changing rules and changing things about the NFL.
Don't get me started
every time we see each other. Every time we see each other, they're like, man, these are two great teams. Wow, it was a overtime rule. It was it was a first down call. It was a game of inches. Oh, let's try to make this where this can never be a who is really that every year. So, I applaud it. Like, I'm cool with it. Like, even though that we've come up short, but it's a beautiful thing to be able to compete in those arenas with those type of guys. And all throughout their roster, throughout their coaches roster, throughout their trainers, there's everybody. It is like great against great. And I'm just honored to be a part of it. Like, I've been doing this for 9 years, and to be able to play and be in the same party as greatness, I'm thankful. I have no complaints. We're playing great in football. And, shout out to the Chiefs. And I guess shout out to you, Nick, for holding them boys down.
Well, Dion, there's a phrase I have made renowned around the world.
I don't know.
It's called S-Bob, all right? And it means Super Bowl or bust.
That's not a thing.
You put a dent, you put a dent in the brand when you said y'all not S-Bob. But here's the deal. Of course I know if you guys don't win the Super Bowl this year, you're not getting cut. Josh isn't getting traded. It's going to essentially be the same team back next year.
down.
But what SBOB means is nothing else will qualify as a good, satisfying season to you guys unless you win the Super Bowl. And there's only a handful of teams in that category, and I think the Bills are one of them. Am I wrong?
I think, you got two things wrong, and I respect you for it. Super Bowl or bust is not a thing, and there's 31 other teams in the NFL that are upset just like we are. No matter how close we get to it, no matter how far it is.
If the Jets just make the playoffs, they happy. And, you know, of course you're disappointed you lost, but you're happy. If y'all got me, what is it? Why don't you?
Hey, but
go ahead.
I hear you. Yes, we want to win the Super Bowl. We are going to win the Super Bowl when we are putting our best foot forward every single year. And sometimes we might just need heavier gloves. Who knows? I think Super Bowl or bust, whatever you want to say, the Bills need to cross that threshold. We need to cross that threshold, and we will. And the world wants to see it, and I want Mr. Nicky, Mr. Chief Guys, to see it as well. And one day it will happen, whether it's this year, next year, whoever knows, bro. We are fighting for it every year that we're on that field.
I do want to be on the record on something here before you go, Wilds, which is, and I know this is going to be weird, Dion, I'm also the show's Bills guy. I'm the only guy who believed in you guys last year. I'm the only guy who said Josh Allen was the MVP of the league last year. It's all true.
Odd narrative.
It's all true. It's all true. I thought I thought the pendulum swung too far against you last season. And I'm like, still the best offensive line in the conference and the second best quarterback in the world. I think they're going to be really good. And so do I sometimes revel in your guys' close playoff defeats to my team? Maybe. But I have real respect for your guys' team and belief in that you guys can consistently be in it, which is how gratifying for you guys last year was seeing Josh win that MVP when that was, I know it's for him, but it felt like a team success as well.
So I would say in two things, and just to always throw this in there too. When you have a quarterback that demands greatness and is great, and he could get his golden nuggets, I'm for it. When we lost, I know Josh would trade in his MVP for a Super Bowl ring, right? And that's the type of guy that we have. I'm thankful for Josh to be him and for us to help him get that MVP and for Josh to get that MVP. And two things, right? And the league is changing and the league is getting better. Now we have an award for offensive linemen that are the best, that could potentially be the best, and that can show a trophy that they are the best protector of the year. So with anybody that gets their shine, when anybody that can hold up a trophy for their individual work, I am applauding it. I think that's beautiful, but to Josh and me knowing Josh, that MVP don't mean nothing. And actually, I don't even want to say that. It means something, but for the team, we all know that Josh is like, forget that MVP. I want us as a whole to have rings. And Josh is going to do everything that he can on and off of the field to do that as he's doing. And I'm thankful to have a quarterback like him. But the MVP thing, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm glad that Josh has it, but that has nothing to do with this year, and it's a whole new year, so we have to see what the MVP and the Buffalo Bills and anybody else in the league does the following year, which is this year that we're currently in. So good luck, right?
You open up against the Ravens. Josh not playing in the preseason. I know you said for the preseason. Is that a thing? You guys used to play in the preseason. Now Josh not playing. Is it like a different approach, or was it just your back kind of threw a wrench in the system?
So the world sees one thing when we see another. Yes, he didn't play in the actual games, but McDermott's practices are games. One, we had joint practice. He got his feel from a different opponent, which is beautiful. We went down to Chicago and played against the Bears, and practice was extremely hard. Two, we practice hard every day. Coach made us go about 3.5 days of padded practices every week. So in a row, boom, 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 boom. So with that being that, Josh is getting his feel. Josh is getting his stamina up. Josh is understanding what sudden change is and when we're coming off of the field and then we get one play and then we're right back on. coaches putting us in those game-like situations that Josh and the rest of the guys can feel ready as if they were in a game. And I'm okay with that. Like, I wish that I could have an opinion on it, but that's out of my pay grade. McDermott's going to do what he does, and Bean's going to protect his money. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. I'm okay with that, too.
Well, Dion, look, one of the things that was most impressive about Josh last year was that you guys didn't have, like, an elite receiver, and he still had this great season.
Matt Collins.
Yeah.
Collins, he did his thing.
Play.
But Keon Coleman, obviously a lot of people feel he has that potential.
Get ready.
You think this is going to be a big breakout year for him?
I'm telling you right now, you guys better buckle into your seats, man. Buckle into your seats. Keon is not the same kid from last year. And I'll start with off the field. He's not the same kid from last year. He's still a kid, but he's not the same. He's not the same. All this stuff, these highlights that we're looking at does it no justice. It does it no justice. I'm telling you, this kid is he's taken a jump that I have never seen that big of a jump. But I'm glad that he has grabbed his mission and he is on Mission Impossible 6 right now. And I'm glad he accepted that envelope and he has accepted it with full force. And the NFL better get ready because this kid is different, this kid is unique, and this kid is ready. And he's on our team. So good luck to the rest of the people that have to defend him because Keon Coleman is with the boys in the blue.
Mission Impossible 6, that was Fallout. That was a great one.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
Yeah, yo, I wanted to show you guys. Look, I got my Labatt's guys right here.
Oh, look at that. That guy is a Labatt's guy. I could have called that one.
Oh, wow. What's up?
Everybody say go Bills. What's up? Go Bills. Yeah.
That's real. Wow.
Yeah, we lit in this joint, man.
Dion, can I ask you one last question?
great.
You're
Yeah, come on,
obviously
come on.
a great
Come here,
teammate. When you watch the Patriots play and you say, wow, Stephon Diggs and Matt Collins, I'm really rooting for those guys. A little bit, though.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
See?
No, that wasn't.
For the Patriots?
No,
for the Patriots?
he was saying for
Stephon?
Diggs and Matt Collins. He was asking a dumb question because he's a Patriot fan.
No.
Hey, Tony, tell him that we love Steph, we love the Patriots, and we love Matt Collins.
We like Steph.
Yeah.
We like Matt Collins.
Okay, good. Thank
I don't
you.
know about the Patriots thing, but yeah,
Well,
we like
it's
him.
kind of all under one umbrella.
Hey, listen, we like our guys, bro. Anybody that comes through the Bills facility and puts on Bills threads is cool. There's
family for life.
Family for life. There's no hate. There's none of that. Just know that when it's time for game time, the friend stuff goes from, hey, we're friends off the field to now we're not. And then as soon as the game is over, we can go back to being cool. But just get ready because, Steph is Steph. And we know that he is going to try to, show up and show out and make a tabloid or right? It's called like a little ticker, whatever. He's going to try his best against us to show. That's what they do. And when we play them, we're going to do what we do. And that's just how it goes. So, we got to keep it sparked up. We're going to spark it up because we love them. And we're going to spark it up because they're enemies.
I got to tell you, Dion, I really wanted to not like you. I
Why,
did. Just because. I wanted to not like you. Instead, I think this is one of the best interviews we've ever had.
You're the Bills guy.
Well, that is true, but I understand. But still, like he said, I don't know. But you're great, man. Good luck.
Bills
Yeah, I
Ravens,
appreciate
best of
y'all,
luck
bro.
this year.
Good luck,
Absolutely.
man.
For you.
Definitely.
Much love,
Yeah.
bro.
All right,
See ya.
brother.
Appreciate
More
it.
first after
I
the
hope they win every game except for the last one.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.